Good afternoon, Americans. This is your favorite alien speaking on Tuesday, April 9th, here on 2019. Well, I did a video early this morning on beware of a second civil war. So this is Second Civil War Part 2. And let me continue where I left off. We left off in the Compromise of 1850. And like I told you African Americans, the Civil War did not start over you guys. You guys just became the focus of it in midterm. I would say around 1862, around there, where President Lincoln needed something other than states' rights to promote the war because the North was losing big time. And then when the Battle of Gettysburg in 1863, they were pretty good there. So he had just promoted the Emancipation Proclamation in January of that year, and the Battle of November in Gettysburg kind of reaffirmed the Union's position, so the South was doomed from there on. But still, the issue of slavery remained, and still remained, because you had reached the manifest destiny. When the war ended in 1865, the slaves were supposed to be out of slavery and stuff like that. The South was defeated. But then John Wilkes Booth decided to kill President Lincoln. So whatever he had in store, we'll never know. Because you had the radical Republicans, just like what you got right now with President Trump. And they messed up the whole kit and caboodle. Big time. And then you had President Johnson, which is like President Trump today. A pain in the ass. He didn't know what was going on, either up and down. He was a nice guy, unlike President Trump. He just had no idea what the heck was going on. So, and during his administration, the radical Republicans took over, and they wanted to punish the South. And a good way to punish the South is to say, oh, well, we'll give the African Americans, or blacks as they used to call them in those days, or Negroes, full emancipation. So they get the right to vote, the right to go into politics, the right to do whatever they want. The only problem is they had no idea what the heck that was. So between 1865 and 1876, you had helter-skelter in the South. Well, the deal of 1876, Miss Abrams, if you're listening, got you guys Jim Crow laws. And you had it coming because of the radical Republicans. So you can blame them and you can blame the Democrats for your issues for the next 100 and some years after 1876. And you still got a pain in the ass today. But that's a different story. And the reason all that didn't resolve anything during that first Civil War. So here we are in 2019 with issues. What do we do? Does President Trump have the authority? Does the states have the authority? You never settled that in the Civil War. You punished the South and brought them back into the unions, kicking and screaming, and say that they cannot leave no more. They had no issues like that. And for the last 150 years plus, the federal government has taken advantage of this situation. Now, the states are starting to rebel. So what are you going to do? Let me know. This is your favorite alien, and I'll keep doing this video in a part 3.